Welcome in, everybody. Did you miss today's live stream? It's okay. I got you. Sit back, relax, enjoy this video. All the good parts, maybe some of the bad parts we cut out. But relax and even fast forward. Enjoy the show. What's up? Good morning. Happy Monday. I know Fireduck's not happy about that, but that's all right. What's up, Fireduck? Brent, Eric, Cowboy, Joe, Mr. Stone. Couple of links in there, guys. If you're not following either of those two people, make sure you go do it. Eric's got a 15 streak. Nice. Happy portal opening day. Yeah, it's been crazy. Eric, thank you for 15 streak. I do appreciate it. Welcome in. You can see we're doing carrots. You're not new here, Darkthorn. Points Mizzou is going to win their bowl game. It might be. Apparently, we don't have a quarterback. Apparently, our quarterback entered the portal. So, yeah, I don't know who's going to be playing for us. What's up, Schultz? Yeah, something's got to be up with that. Something's got to be up with him entering the portal. I just don't get it. Don't know why you come off that season and transfer. Like, where better are you gonna go? Kirk couldn't throw the ball when he was there, to be honest. He was not the best passer of the ball. Push him to the Browns. Oof. Don't be so cruel. Kirk's highlights are running plays. Funny enough, he had a 70-yard run in one game. I think that's his biggest highlight. What's up, Balsley? Doing all right today, Cowboy. Thank you for asking. All you guys are doing well. Back is, so-so. It did wake me up last night, but it's doing okay now. It's, 1 minute, it's like the weather. Give it 5 minutes, it'll change. I don't know, Trent. Maybe he got pissed off at the fans for saying he sucks. Maybe he just wants to get paid. I don't know. I think it's kind of BS. Joe, what's up, Buck? I think that there was no way they were going to not put an SEC team in there, so I feel bad for Florida State. I really do. Yeah, what's up, Bane? I feel bad for Florida State.
Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Apparently. Oh, we're full. Florida State got left out of the college football playoff, and Bama got in. Better NIL. Actually, Ohio State's been criticized for their NIL. Apparently, a lot of schools do way better than Ohio State did. That's what I hear, Trent, is that Ohio State doesn't have the best NIL. And that's one of the reasons kids have gone elsewhere, because they haven't matched what other schools can do. Now, I don't know if that's because they're spread thin with so many athletes, and like that one school can pay that one dude a ton. You know what I mean? Like, Ohio State's got to pay like 50 guys, and that one school can pay one dude, a ton. That's just what I've heard. I don't know the numbers. That's what I've heard. But it's kind of sad. Bama, Michigan. Yeah. Like I get Texas, Washington, and Michigan. I get those. And I understand the reasoning why they left Florida State out, but I just think it sucks. You just told 100 and some players that their season didn't matter because their quarterback got hurt. And you saw the tweet from the quarterback saying, I wish I would have broke my leg earlier so they could have seen what a good team we had. Like, you just told that quarterback he got injured too late in the season. Yeah, next year, Joe. Next year it's 12. Had the most revenue. Revenue in NIL are different, I think. Dark Thorn's happy. It's just about money. Let's be honest. They thought Bama would put up a better game against whoever and draw more fans and more ratings. Bad Rock. When you have an undefeated conference champion Power 5 school and you just said that their season didn't matter. Even though they went out and won, they beat a good Louisville team with a third string quarterback. Yeah, it's all about the SEC, and ESPN's partnered with the SEC. That makes a big difference. I do too, Fireduck. As much as I don't like Michigan, I would rather Bama just get blown out. Not that it'll change anything, but all right. So let me go through. Yeah, that's Satan money, exactly. Let me go through the changes because we did make some changes on the map. Here we got. All right, so let me fire this dude. Let's do a trip. Yeah, 12 next year, Bane. All right, so as you can see, we're harvesting the big fields. And we also, I gotta speed up here. Washington, I'll take that in a heartbeat. Yeah. So we've got the beets that were in this field harvested. Did that last night. Got the beets that were in this field harvested last night. I mean, he's an Oklahoma fan. He's not going to like Texas. Can't expect him to like Texas. Can't expect me to like Michigan. We harvested the beets in this field. So all our beets are done. They're in the factory. This field is parsnips, and it was ready to go, so I bought it. So it was like 25 grand. Figured might as well buy it. 25 grand, it's ready to go. And then when I was there, I was like, this field's open too. Might as well buy it. Another 25 grand. So we spent 50 grand on that. Two decent fields. So now we own a good chunk of this over here. Everything but these two. Because I don't feel like turning around going that lengthwise. We got enough. Now, we did do some math this weekend as well with our factories. There was a question on how the productions run. And just to make things confusing, Giants kind of messed us up. Jesus ass. I think that's a good idea. I like that idea. Yeah, we did math, Ed Rock. So apparently this preserved food factory runs I literally I would rather Alabama get blown out and then Michigan lose in the final. Whoever, Washington or Texas, I don't care. All of these run at 240 cycles concurrently. So this one runs at 240 cycles, this one runs at 240 cycles, and this one runs at 240 cycles. They're all putting out the same amount no matter what. Now that's easy enough, right? You put in 100,000 carrots, you get out 9,000 liters of, in my testing, of carrot, of preserved carrots. Yeah, you should, Bane. They deserve it. You put in 100,000 of carrots and parsnips, you get 9,000 of each. Now the soup factory doesn't do that. You put in 100,000 carrots, you get whatever it was, 9,592 liters of soup. If you put in carrots and parsnips, you get half that. You get 4,700 of each carrot and parsnip soup. So these run, these split the production cycles. You put in carrots, parsnips, and red beet, and you get 3,000, whatever it is, of all the soups. So there's a lot of math because the triple soup runs at a different cycle than the actual soup. That's 120 versus 144. So best I can figure out right now is to not run the triple soup because it takes, and it runs at 300 to 100, and I don't think it's, I think you lose a couple $100 running the triple soup. There you go. That is the best kind of protest where you don't expend any actual effort. I like it. Perfect for me. So I've submitted this to somebody to do some math on it. I haven't heard back from them yet because they're probably like, who the hell is this idiot DMing me? But that's okay. So I think we're not running triple soup right now. I don't know. It's very confusing, chat. We did buy another one of these because I did try some other stuff. Working calves. All right, cowboy. So we also tried a bunch of contracts. There was a crap ton of harvesting contracts for carrots and things. I think it'd be kind of sad because then they're going to get punished more. We did try to take a bunch of contracts. So if you notice in this field, we're dumping on the ground. If we accidentally missed, what's up, Favor? So I tried doing this beet field, emptying on the ground and then coming back later and picking it up with this thing. It's much slower. It's much slower to pick them up afterwards. But I had the bright idea is if we had a contract, I could hire this dude to dump them on the ground while I'm harvesting my crops and then go back later and pick them up. But apparently the harvester will not dump 7 hours of gameplay. What's up, CeeLo? The harvester will not dump on contract land, even if you drive it. It will only dump on land you own. And been good, CeeLo. Even if you hire the worker on land you own, he won't dump on the ground. Unless you like miss like right here. He won't just go without a trailer. And then you could come back and pick up your own crops later. So I tried to a little hack there to have workers harvest the fields and then come back later. It didn't work. So we're back to just harvesting like we were harvesting. Yeah, I know, CeeLo. I couldn't get it to work. He wouldn't start. And even, like I said, even if I controlled the harvester, it wouldn't dump on the ground. Now, I can dump on the ground on my land if I'm driving, which is what we did on this beet field, but it's slower. You might as well hire the worker and drive next to him. We'll go dump these since these are full. And I tried the little harvester too. What's the bet? I don't know. We were on here last night harvesting the beets. I mean, the usual bet is you got to put the logo up. Puffer wants me to hydrate. Got it, Puffer. Usual bet is you got to put the other person's logo up. Use manual attach. Well, what does he have to do? Can't be hair, no. You doing, Puffer? I don't know. We'll come up with some. We got till the 29th, I think it is.
Tony has done it again.
This feel good. We'll talk shit until the 29th and figure it out. I haven't tried it yet, Richard. No. A sugar shortage? No, I haven't. Oof, that's a tough one, Trent. Thursday at 8 p.m. Who do they play? Yeah, that kind of sucks. Well, like I told Lee last night, like I don't care. I'd rather play Missouri. This was before. What's up, big guy? Yeah, that's the question. I told Lee this before the announcement was made. I said I'd rather they play Missouri than like Louisville, who they were projected to play. Rather than play someone decent than like a lower rung team. But that is the question, big guy. Yeah, for OU and OSU. Like, will Harrison play? Will Ibuka play? Like, there's so many positions that we don't know who's going to play for Ohio State. How many guys are going to sit out because of the draft? Yeah, that's kind of sucky, huh? Alamo Bowl. Miami's coming after him. Everybody's going to come after him. You show a little bit of weakness, like losing to Michigan for 3 years, and people are going to come after you. Oh, I thought they were going to get an exemption, Eric. I'm sorry for your loss. Fine. Ohio State will be fine. I'm not worried about Ohio State. Continental Tire Bowl. Yeah. Told someone last week, I was like, have fun playing in the Cletus Armpit Bowl. Honestly, bowl games don't excite me anymore. They really don't. What's up, John Carter? Yeah, yeah, I don't. Again, like Big Guy said, like our quarterback's in the portal. Is Harrison going to play? As you know, our quarterback and starting wide receivers might not play in the game, and our starting running back. So, am I going to get super hyped up about a bunch of our backups playing in a game? No. Will I still watch it? Sure. Liberty's going to get nice. Yeah, they all get nice paydays out of it. Nick Saban invitation. It's not wrong. Look, they were not going to leave an SEC team out of the playoff. It's just facts. Yeah, I agree. Okay, there's way too many. What's up, Jim? Jim's on a 25 streak. Jim's streak wins. Nice, Jim. Yeah, I know. That's the other thing too. Like, I kind of like
Tony has done it again.
It does feel good. I don't have a problem with them sitting out either, but I'm not going to get excited for the game, Joe. Yeah, I don't argue with their decision. I actually do feel bad for Georgia too. I don't like Georgia as a football team, but I do feel bad for them. They lost one meaningless game. Conference championship games are meaningless.
Yeah, I did it. My cry 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Let's take it to the stage.
What's up, Wee Wee? Yeah, they lose by a field goal in a game that is really meaningless. And they're out. Like, I'm not shedding any tears for them, don't get me wrong, but they do have a gripe. Yeah, but so when I say it's meaningless without that. So okay, let me ask you this: if Michigan would have lost to Iowa, would they have been out of the college football playoff? No, Michigan still would have been in the college football playoff, losing to Iowa. No, I think Michigan would still be in the college football playoff. I disagree. They would have said, oh, it's a conference game. They already were undefeated. That one loss isn't going to spoil the season. But that's what they said to Georgia. I don't think so. I think Michigan would have been in. And for the same reason I think Alabama's in right now is because they're not going to leave the Big Ten out of the championship. They're not going to leave those teams out. What's up, Bleed? How is the dog doing? I don't know. Regardless, the system sucks. I don't know if 12 teams is going to fix it or not, but the system sucks. I agree. I agree we should get rid of them. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, think of the Big Ten championship game every year. Every year when Ohio State plays Michigan, they say this is their playoff game. Because they know that whoever comes out of the other division in the Big Ten is going to suck and not have a chance. How you doing, Blake? Yeah, but their second string quarterback will be back, Adrock, because he was just out with a concussion. So if you give him a month, he's going to be back. Yeah, I agree. Drop the divisions. There's 18 freaking teams anyway. You're going to have 9 teams in a division. They're not going to play each other every 3 years. He's not timing you out, Richard. You're on crack. He's not a moderator in those channels. You're blaming Lead Dog for something that it's not his fault. What's up, MJ Woody? The majority of this year's 12 was thank you, Oki. 2 conferences next year. I think it's just like there's no point in having a Big Ten championship game when you're going to have 2 divisions that are basically their own conferences anyway. Top 4 is only 2 conferences. No. Well, you got Michigan, Big Ten, SEC, and Big 12. Technically, it's still the Big 12. Next year divisions. Yeah, and if you're gonna play a schedule like that, there's no point in having a championship game to me. It's meaningless because all you're doing is getting an extra game for money. You're not wrong, Eric. You're not wrong. And actually, Reese Davis brought that up to the commissioner. He's like, how is this not going to be 2 conferences getting in every year next year? I mean, FSU had a championship-worthy resume. I think. I don't know. I just find it hard to tell the offensive line or the defensive backs of Florida State that your season was a waste because your quarterback got injured. Doesn't matter that you rallied for 2 games after that and won. Your quarterback broke his leg and you're out. I'm really soured on college football right now. Like I don't even care about it anymore. It disgusts me. Exactly. That is the blunt truth of it, Eric. It makes me sick right now. Just there's somebody sitting in an ESPN office right now telling the commissioner what the best ratings would be. They got a focus group that says we want to see these games. The boss is here, chat. He actually does know football, though. I'll give her that. Probably watches more football than some of those dudes on that committee. I have no idea, Trent. It is a business. Like, I think they should make it a business now. Make it, like, strip it from the NCAA, make it a league, like an NFL league, and administer it that way, because you're right. It's a business. Let's start running it like a business with a central, corporate office that actually has control. Yeah, that broke my heart, Chicken Wings. It broke my heart when I saw that tweet. At what age should they learn about corruption and unfairness and how life? Well, they're going to learn about it. Does it like if we resign ourselves to the fact that, hey, life sucks, the fact is it is a business now. Yeah, it is a business now, so let's treat it like one. Let's stop pretending it's not. That's my point. It is a business. Let's stop pretending. Oh, wrong button. All right, let's bring in Lead Dog here. Sure, he's got opinions. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Oh, how are we all doing today?
They're riled up. College football's got them riled up.
Oh, I'm sure. Should have.
Another game to make more money. Yeah, I mean, again, but like the NFL, at least we don't pretend it's like amateur athletics, right? Let's just stop pretending with college football. That's what I'm saying. Like they know if they put the Jets and the Commanders on a Thursday night game, no one's gonna care, so they flex something else in. I get that. They want better ratings. Understand. Just we don't pretend it's anything else. You know, this whole BS, and this is where I really take offense with Kirk Herbstreit. Not offense, I don't get that mad, but like when he says, "Oh, we got to have the 4 best teams." Like, no, you're picking the 4 best teams. The teams you think are the best. They're not the 4 best teams. They're the teams you think are the best. Not being able to keep politics. Well, okay, that is fair. I can't. That is a nice little side spot there.
Yeah, but I'm with you and like what Eric was showing. Like I seen that thing on last night that, you know, there's only going to be 2 conferences if you take the top 15 right now, and I mean Florida State's the only one that isn't in the Big Ten or the SEC
Right.
next year. So I mean,
You know, it's gonna like, you know, the NCAA basketball tournament. You get like 9 Big Ten teams in. Yeah, eventually they will fall into just 2 conferences, and Florida State will end up being in it. But Richard, you're on crack. Lead is not a moderator. He can't time you out anywhere, not even in my stream. Conference champs. Because they wanted to avoid, like I said, the championships are meaningless. They wanted to avoid the times when like Iowa would beat Michigan in this year's game, and they would have to put Iowa in the game or in the championship.
yep.
Yeah, Okie can. That's why I say the conference championships are meaningless. Let's get rid of them. Like, granted, the SEC has would be considered a legitimate conference championship because they have 2 good teams in separate divisions. Yeah, they want to pretend that too. Again, money. But, you know, for how many years has the Big Ten championship been decided when Ohio State plays Michigan? We had 1 year where Ohio State lost and then snuck in anyway. It's Penn State's fault. Well, it's somebody's fault. Not saying who, but yeah, it's. But they play the game because it's a moneymaker.
Yep.
Been a wild card. We'll see how the 12-team thing works out. Like, I don't want to criticize it before it happens. Like, I feel better arguing about the 13th team getting kicked out than the 4th, you know? But still. I don't know what this music is. It's gotta go. Part is never in question. No. But yeah. The problem is you have too many teams in the college to do it, and you have too many teams scheduling like FCS schools. I think that's a fair proposal, Oki. I'm with you. Heck will take the recruiting. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot harder to when you're getting down into 2-loss teams. Like you can make better arguments than undefeated this versus undefeated that, or 1-loss this versus 1-loss that, right?
I mean, they should have stated it a long time ago. They didn't, and yeah, now we're seeing why.
I just thought it was hilarious when Reese Davis asked the commissioner. He's like, you have coaches in that committee, horns down. He's like, you have coaches in that committee. He's like, do none of them say defense is important? Because Florida State like played like lights out defense for those last 2 games. They're like, doesn't that matter? And the coach or the guy was like, well, you know, without their quarterback, they're a different team. Like, you're basically saying, yeah, score a bunch of points, beat up on tomato cans. Yeah, there's always a team that has a case. I agree with you. They want home runs, right? Nobody wants to see a 1-0 game. I love a 1-0 playoff game that went like 2 hours and 20 minutes. That would be fantastic.
If Auburn would have just done its job, we wouldn't be talking about it.
I think well, Georgia would have been in. Yes, they would. They absolutely would. That's the thing. If Alabama had 2 losses, Georgia would have slid to 4, and they still would have kicked out Florida State. Because again, it's about the money. But hello, how we doing?
They've known for a long time that they needed more than 4 teams when they started this whole thing, and yeah. Is it going to work out every year that there's, 12 teams that are really good? Probably not. But, I don't know.
It's the Georgia. I mean, look, like I said, I think they have a legitimate gripe. Am I sad that Georgia's not going to be in the playoff again? No. Remember the Ravens winning the Super Bowl? We can't name the other one that Flacco didn't QB. I can. Trent Dilfer. They scored like they won like 3 games without scoring an offensive touchdown. Had a bad day. I mean, look, Georgia is definitely one of the top 4 teams. They had a bad day. They played a good team and they lost by a field goal. What are you supposed to do? It happens. Ohio State lost by 6 or whatever it was to Michigan on the road. Was anyone shocked by that result? I even wasn't. So the way they schedule this stuff, they set themselves up for having one bad day cost you everything. And that's my other reason I don't like college football as much anymore. Like Okie jokingly, James Madison did get screwed. Okie joked with me earlier in the season when Oklahoma first lost. He's like, I'm glad the pressure of the playoff is over now. And I was like, yeah, I know how you feel, because it's just you're not even happy when your team wins. You're relieved that they didn't lose. That's the sad part. Penn State would have been let in. Didn't have to hear about him. I know. Everyone has to make sacrifices, Eric. Oh, don't dump that there. Why does this music keep going to like light rock? What is happening today? You'll sacrifice this fart? All right.
I've invaded your channel and I'm changing your music.
Horrible.
You know, it's because I can ban people in other people's chats.
I know, right? You had all that power,
Without-
all those swords.
without being a moderator in nobody's chat.
Rat boy ratty. Well, I don't know if 12 teams is going to be better or not. I don't know.
I think some years it's going to be great, and some years it's going to be just. I mean, there's a chance that in some years that there's going to be like a 3-loss team in there. I mean, it all depends on the mediocrity of football.
Back to the BCS. I don't know. I don't like the system we have now. I don't like the economics of it. I don't like the business model. Turning me off of football.
Look at the NFC right now. You've got 4 teams that are 9-3 or 10-2, and then you got a bunch of 6-6 teams.
Yeah. But invariably, one of those 6-6 teams will knock off one of those other teams.
Probably.
Yeah, I think 12 is better than 4. I'll say that. But and the reason I think 12 is better is because like think of those years the Giants won the Super Bowl. Like they were like the wild card team.
We're going
South. North is full. Don't get anybody hurt, right? What's up, Eagle? Yeah. Good English soccer, football Premier League. 3 worst teams get sent down. Yeah, but again, they're not going to do that because they're not going to lose money.
Yeah.
Syracuse, like anybody can get good for get a Donovan McNabb. You can become good. Oh God, that would be again, but that's a business. Let's just call it a business at this point. If you're gonna put ads on jerseys, then you're gonna have situations pop up where the sponsor of the team conflicts with the NIL deal of the player, and he sits out because he can't wear a jersey with Adidas because he's sponsored by Nike.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just very frustrating because it's all just dirty, man. It makes me want to shower. It's just dirty.
I mean, I think they need to get the whole transfer portal thing under control. They need to get the NIA thing under control. I mean, yeah.
Those talks, yeah, right. Like schools are already, just make it a business at this point. That's what I'm saying. Like, take out all this gray area and this, just make it what it is. Let's just be transparent about it. Make it a business. Yes, exactly. Yes, they would be employed. It'd just be like a football league, but instead of like the USFL or something, it would just be a college aged. You just put an age limit on it. What's up, Num? National Cookie Day? Nice. I have some cookies here. Might have to eat them later. I mean, look, they'll that's fine. The NFL has a cap, right? It works out okay.
You know, you were talking about buying fields.
Yeah.
Why didn't we buy this one?
Which one?
It's one I'm next to.
I don't know which one you're next to. I'm harvesting. What, 55?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't near us and I didn't see it.
I mean, I'm just asking.
I did. Honestly, I just saw this one when I was driving past it and it looked ready to go. So I checked the map.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nobody. I was like, that's a lot of parsnips.
Yeah, but it is. But we're not treating them as boys and girls now anyway. That's the point. Right? We're not losing their innocence because they're not being treated that way already.
Yeah.
They're being treated as a commodity. Look at Colorado with Deion Sanders just cutting people after spring practice because he didn't like them. That was sarcasm. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah. There you go. There's the cap. I got you, Bane. Yeah, it's just.
I mean, look what Drake did last night on his interview at the Cotton Bowl when they interviewed him. Like, he was like, "Oh, I got to take a phone call," while he was talking to the ESPN, and he said it was what's his name from Washington State. So.
Yeah. He's interrupting. You know, that was probably a fake call just to say, for publicity. Yeah. But. Yeah, we're not treating them as kids now anyway, right? And everyone pretty much agrees that they should be paid somewhat anyway, the college athletes. So let's just make it a business and pay them. You were right. No, go back to what Cardale said. I didn't come to school. I didn't come to Ohio State to play school. I came to play football. I didn't play football. Women's sports. Look, I'm not saying I have all the answers and I know the way to set it up. I don't. But the way college football is now is icky. You know, no one questions like the playoff seeding in the NFL. Because, you know, your record and your tiebreakers are all set up ahead of time. You know what you got to do. The fact of like 12 people sitting in some conference room, like picking this team over that makes me, it's skeevy. No back pay chicken wings. And then, you know, like I said, the fact that ESPN is tied into, you know, the SEC, and let's say Fox is tied into the Big Ten, so let's not leave them out of it. Well, that's the thing. You're gonna have to change that. There's not going to be 144 schools in the, or whatever it is now. High school is bad too, yeah. But at least there, again, like you have a playoff system, you have ranking or records and tiebreakers and things like that. This is basically just a pageant. College football is a pageant. For a bunch of pervy old men get in a room and say, this one's the hottest. Or I think I can sleep with this one, you know? Just, it's gross. Well, that's not true. It's pretty big in Ohio. What's up, Chris? Go to Canton and say that. They'll tell you different. Chris up to today? Yeah, and you know, like Big Guy said, in PA and Ohio, it's pretty big still. Another manic Monday. Yeah, we're just arguing about stuff. No one cares in Philly. Well, that's yeah, Philly, sure. But it's kind of like Bane says, like, you know, some towns that's all they have is high school football, and their life centers around Friday nights. Now, you know, you go to a place like Philadelphia, there's other stuff to do. Philly is New Jersey. There you go. However you want to spell it. Wow. Woo. Shots fired. I have no dog in this fight. I don't care. Getting a scout, which makes it a better watch than NFL has ever been. Yeah, but nobody's playing for school pride. I don't think any of those players give a shit about school pride. I think that's evidenced by the transfer portal being so popular. Don't get me wrong. I like the product that's out on the field, right? I like watching the games. I do enjoy that part, but the business side of it and the I don't like that. But yeah, that I mean, there's both sides of it. Like I brought up Dion, he cut 50 players after, like he cut them after the spring game. It gave them very little time to find other places to go. Saban cuts people all the time. I'm sure Ryan Day cuts people all the time too. I don't want to leave him out. But you know, Saban over recruits and then pulls scholarships from people. That's what I'm saying. It's all just dirty.
Well, that's what I'm saying about the whole transfer portal thing. You know, like we talked the other night about that kid from, shit, my bad. But, I mean, 10 years ago, that kid would have never left Missouri. And now he's leaving because he thinks there's better opportunity somewhere else.
Right. Like, there's enough think to go around. Like, I don't necessarily blame the players for going the transfer portal, but I also wouldn't say they're playing for school pride when they're out there looking for the highest payday. Again, good for them, but I mean, the coaches certainly don't have school pride. They'll jump at the next best offer. Missing his O-line. Yeah. He's in trouble. They're decommitting from there like crazy. I don't know. It's just I don't have any answers. I don't know how to fix it. it just makes me sad to watch it now. You don't think Saban's been offered money to coach an NFL team? Well, yes. Now, I'm not like, it doesn't mean he's going to take every offer. Like, he is the god of Alabama. Why? Like, he's tried the NFL and he got humbled.
Yeah.
Like, he went to Miami and they said, no thanks. So if you're Saban, is it worth an extra couple $1,000,000 to go to an NFL where you're like one of 32, or stay at Alabama where you're the best? Ain't got nothing else. I would say there's very little. I would say school pride is probably way down on the list of why players are going or staying. Not saying it doesn't exist, but down the list, I think. Like, we got to remember these coaches, especially like Saban. They have freaking egos. Saban's got a big one. Like, he walks around Alabama. He can do whatever he wants. He goes to Carolina Panthers, and they'll fire him after a season of bad football. Like, nobody wants that. Like, the AD is not telling Saban which quarterback to play. But prices, it could, like I said, I don't have the answers. I'm more ranting than anything. But, you know, like, Frank Reich apparently got fired because he wouldn't run certain plays for Bryce Young. You think Saban's gonna want to go to a place that an owner's gonna tell him what kind of plays to run? Yeah, they're just not set up for NFL because they don't have the control. They don't have the authority. They don't like each other's more of that in football. Too many hugs and jersey shops. Yeah, I didn't get to see that game, Schultz. Unfortunately, I was watching the bad Cleveland team. Seahawks, dude. Oh, Pete Carroll. Yeah, Pete Carroll did okay, but you know, yeah, he got humbled. But he also left because they had crippling sanctions coming after them. So, like, let's not say he took a parachute out. Dallas winning the Super Bowl. I know. We don't have mods yet. We do have ads in 30 seconds. Yeah, it goes hand in hand on winning games. I just think stylistically is my point, Joe. Like, a lot of those guys want to be like the king of that campus, and you don't get that in the NFL.
Like 3 piles down here.
Is there?
Yeah.
Checking to see if we have mods. Don't see any. I know. We'll give it a little bit more time.
There's a big pile at the end too.
Saban. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Like, he went to Miami and they were like, get out. He sucked in the NFL too, yeah. So did Urban Meyer. Bainstorm using his Prime sub. Thank you, Bainstorm. 25 months. That is crazy. You appreciate it. Miami Ohio jerseys. Oh yeah, that must be the MAC championship. Yeah, ads suck, I know. But you know how Twitch goes, so. Lead
We're
Shep and
gonna
New
be
Binks and
buddies. We're gonna
Carhartt.
be pals. We're gonna wrestle.
Oh, did you? Did you have some crisp MIDI $1 bills?
Huh?
But he says you beat him in
Yes.
golf.
I may have taken a few dollars off of it.
Yeah, like I guess like Bane says, like Pete Carroll came back, he got humbled. So maybe Saban would learn his lesson. I've seen nothing in his interviews that make me think he's humbled or a nice person. So
I may have took, you know, $200 or $300 off of him the other night.
really, like real money?
Yeah. Oh, money.
No.
Technically, it could be real money.
They were, yeah, like why would he do it? Yeah, Carolina's missing their draft picks. Cool.
Going south still?
Yep. Oh, driving over carrot piles.
That's probably a big one too.
Yeah, knocked me off course. Now I'm stuck. And yeah, well, I mean, other than the quarterback, who I don't know whose fault that is. That's the weird thing is like Bryce Young did not play well this year, but now you have to say because they fired the coach, like, was it bad coaching? Frank Reich, so you would think, you know, maybe not, but like you have no idea. You've basically wasted this season.
I don't understand why they fired you. I mean,
Apparently,
I
the
guess
only thing I could get was the owner was saying you need to start running these plays to highlight Bryce Young, and Frank Reich was like, no. And so they fired him. Apparently, they wanted more RPOs to highlight his athletic ability, which I don't know if that's right or wrong, but no coach wants the owner coming saying run these plays.
yeah. Oh.
And you get it right, yeah, pretty much. Like, it happens a lot in baseball. We just don't hear about it. Yeah, it happens a lot in baseball. They'll say put this guy in this spot in the order, or platoon this guy. It happens a lot. You just don't hear about it in the news because there's not the coverage like there. Well, I mean, you just don't hear about it. You hear little, like the beat reporters talk about it occasionally. That's it. Yeah, analytics. Yep, it's like I said, it's all about the money. That's fine. I'm a capitalist.
So we take carriage to the train station, or we dump them on the ground?
You might as well take them to the train station because there's not going to be that many of them, right?
Yeah.
Horse leave 5LT is finding soundscapes for what? I don't even know what the horse leave 5LT is. Please, you're in front of a computer. Google non sequitur. Had this discussion twice now. Yeah, but okay. How, how did how does that fit into the conversation we were having at all? Watch the playoff with Bud Light. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it just makes me not want to watch anymore. Like I said, the playoffs themselves turns me off of football. Just because you lose one game and you're done, or your quarterback gets injured and you're done. Like, not enjoyable to watch anymore. We're not talking about soccer. Not be upset. Yeah, like I don't have the passion for it anymore I used to. I hope so, Joe. I hope so. I hope so. Just say the word. No, Richard's fine. Richard's a good guy. We like Richard. Watch a crap team. I mean, Ohio State was bad there for some years. I watched them.
Do it, Okie.
Ohio State was bad for some years. I'm a Browns fan. I don't need to hear about crap teams. Like, I get it. You're not a bad guy, Ed Rock.
Richard already have those powers, so you go ahead and do it, Ogie.
There will be no banning anyone unless I decide to ban someone today. We're gonna have a good day, chat. You're not new, you're fired up. No. A timeout? No. Lions fan would wake up. I don't think you're gonna choke. I just think when you can't run the ball like you did most of the season, you guys are Michigan will probably lose. There you go, Eric. That's why you're my favorite, Eric. Eyes Wide Shut? Really? I don't know how that could be anyone's favorite anything. That movie was garbage. Except for boobs. I mean, it has boobs, so... That one's full. Forward for you.
Thank you.
No, it's not a... Can we argue about college football again? What's up, Eager? How you doing? All right, I'm gonna change my mind on the timing out thing. Thank you, Oki. Yes, exactly, Trent. He is one of the boobs. The ref? It's not bad. You already made a bunch of... No, not at all. Not at all. You're good at it, so might as well, right? Do what you're good at, Joe. I want to take the truck that came out, not the Silverado, but the one that came out and add horsepower to it. What was the one that came out? The 14,000? This thing? I want to add horsepower to this. It's only got 130 horsepower. I want this thing to have like 350, 400, and then I would use it a lot. I would up this tank a little bit too, don't get me wrong, but separate. Oh, there's separate. That's a good one. What's up, Loungefly? He's hiding. Yeah, I would up this capacity, but 130 horsepower is just not enough. All right, do you think you got it all?
Yep.
All right, I guess we'll go look at the folder since no mods have come out yet. There's not much in the folder. There's like 2 or 3. Gonna be one of those mod days, chat. Trains. Oh, sorry. My bad. All right, let's get this unloaded first. We can bring the thing back to lead because parsnips are next. When updates greenhouses with new crops, like what, the carrots ones, or like newer crops than that? Because there's some decent ones out there. Not a ton of new crops, but I know a lot of the PC ones have new crops. You can get greenhouses for PC for freaking anything about this point. It was lethal weapon. True. That is true. Oh yeah, those. I haven't. That's a good point. I haven't seen any of those yet. And maybe Omatana will update hers because I know she had extra crops in hers, like the sugar cane and potatoes and stuff. All right, chat. Let's save it up here. All right. Turn this dude off. Change our folder. Farts. It is farts. Yes. Did you guys see the new addition to the FSG mod assistant? I don't know if I can show this. See if I can show this. So here's the FSG mod assistant. I know we've talked about this before. It was nice. So they added this feature to this, and I saw it in the changelog today. It's a really cool feature. Just threw up. Sorry. This? Bothering you, Joe? That bothering you? But they did add this new feature. So like if you go to Holy Irons, if you go to unsubbing, sorry. All right, let me show you this cool feature. You go to like the fermenter pack, like any production, right? I don't know how many productions I have in this folder, but this is technically a production. Where is it? So this right here, if you scroll down, it shows you the recipes. Like obviously this is an easy recipe, but if you click on a production mod, it will show you the recipes. Judge, okay, you got 6 seconds of judging starting now.
Tony has done it again.
There you go. 6 seconds of judging. Yeah, it's a pretty cool feature. Like I said, I don't really have any productions in this playthrough. I don't know where I have productions. Gotta get out of that folder. I got too many mods in this folder. All right, the Fruitermeister. Yeah, I'm just seeing if I gotta.
We haven't talked about the elephant in the room yet.
What's that?
What's the bet going to be?
Oh, well, we did actually discuss it right before you came in. Said we got till the 29th to figure it out.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me.
Usually it's a logo thing, and then someone said I should if Ohio State loses, I got to use manual attach or. And then somebody said whoever loses has to harvest grapes. All right, I need a factory. Where's a factory? Loungefly, what's up? Gotta shave my head. I just cut my hair. It's like short anyway. Yeah, I have like 87 productions on here and I can't find one. Each day an olive harvest for the week. Oof. Might be cruel and unusual, Jet. All right, so here's like fruit orchard, right? Have production. All right. This one will show you like 10 lime, Bert, and I don't know whatever that is, but empty palette. You click on it, or you just hover over it, and it tells you empty palette. This is revamp, so it's going to be different. Olives is water plus compost plus manure. You're on probation. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, it'll show you your recipes. I think that's a really neat feature.
Oh, yes.
I'm just gonna let you guys stare at this again because you made fun of me. So there you go. Stare at the Buckeyes.
No.
All right, let's start the game up. O stands for out. Desktop is not broken. Operating perfectly fine. It's okay. I don't mind being a whore. It's a nut. I don't know. It's a tree. It's a nut. My PC is ended. Yes, my PC is going to a streamer to be named later. As a resource, no. Her own family? Well, does it have any? I don't know. I haven't researched the monetary value of Buckeyes, you know? It's been told to cure rheumatism and other minor ailments. So there, suck it. It cures rheumatism. They made soap from the kernels of Buckeye seeds. Many a child's cradle was carved from the wood of the tree. Well, there you go. Yeah, we learned something today. We learned that Chad is mean. All right, what do we got for on tap today? Not much. I think we're still in drone territory here. Yeah, we got to get rid of those things. The Cleveland fans too? Well, smart people. Oh, sell, yes. Well, yes. We really jacked this area up, didn't we? It is a lot of shafts. We definitely went crazy playing with our shafts. All right, let's hear Big Guy sing. We didn't do that yet.
Tony's mod time, it's mod time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. Mod time!
All right, what do we got? Got that. I think we showed this. Did I show you the trailer that actually works with the this trailer actually works with the forklift. Not the other one that kind of worked. This one is actually the one that works. Your ex-girlfriend's mom? Ouch. All right. You're saying she's big-boned? All right, the cool thing about this one, and we've shown off Alex's stuff before. This one actually has, on the other side, simple IC. It's older. I hadn't got rid of the simple IC. Come on. There we go. So it takes down the sides, which is really cool. So you can load stuff. I think you got to put those on, it helps. Fly. 1,000 freaking biddies? You crazy, dude? You crazy, Loungefly? He just wants me to eat beans. That's okay. We'll eat some beans for you. As soon as mod time is done, I owe you 2 beans. Loungefly, thank you. Thank you for that. See, look. It attaches, kinda. Not happy. I don't think we extended the forks. There's some soda money right there. Try it that way. Hold on. I gotta get those chocks up. I forget how to do it. There it is. You married in Ohio and you are a little crazy. But thank you for those biddies. I do appreciate it. I did order something, chat. It should be here today to replace the pickles. I won't say what it is yet, but it's hot. No, and not a new dress. I don't think you guys can afford the new dress. There we go. See? Yeah, nice. That actually works. I mean, it clips into the trailer a little bit, but you know what? You got a forklift that attaches to a trailer. GG's to Alex. So I can finally put this project to rest. That I found the trailer. I found the forklift. What's up, gooders? So that is finally done. I'm happy with that. That was bugging me for a long time. All right. I found this truck because, you know, we do nothing but trucks on here. Look at that heavy thing. This thing just looks beastie. A-cab triple. You got sleeper triple. A-cab double. Sleeper double. Hook lift. Sleeper hook lift. Lowered. A lot of options there, chat. I think we're just going to stick with this. We're going to go covered guards. Oh, I like the Type 2. Oh, yeah, we're going to go with those. This was on all the third-party sites. They're looking for this one. I kind of like that one. We want a headache rack. I don't really like headache racks, I'll be honest. I'll go with that one, though. Buckeye this up just to further trigger you guys today. Oh, wait. I can't get in cab. I don't have in-cab view anymore. Damn it. There we go. I gotta do it on the keyboard. So inside looks pretty cool. Gauges kind of work. Oh, good lord, sweet baby James Joe. Whew, okay, we got three beans to do. Yeah, that got me pretty good. Thank you, Joe. Speakers were, yeah, headphones were booming there. It sounds a little bit, it's got the fart noise. Not bad, though. I don't know. I think this thing is tough as hell looking. Mash and cake. Yeah, this thing is a powerhouse. It's like 800 horsepower. Do some things for Schultz here. Schultz. Your ASMR time. That's some nice dirt right there. Well done on the dirt. All right, good dirt. Nowhere. Zero wear, chat. You know, like the sound. Sounds are weird for me. As when I stream, I have the sounds kind of down in my headset so they don't interfere with like the music and my voice and stuff. So I don't hear as much sounds as you guys do. right, so we have no wear, which is fine, I guess. I don't care. I don't know. I think this truck's freaking awesome. Beast. Just got one question about it. Will it fly? Feel good about this one. Yes. Oh, hit the Stegosaurus. We hit the Stegosaurus. Okay. So that's a good truck. If you guys want that, like I said, that one's out on the third-party sites. Thank you, Loungefly. 5.9 is the original. I think GDN Fix maybe did some work on it. 5.9. Go look up that. Very well done. What else do we got? Oh, found this truck. This one's a bit different. Again, only 140 horsepower. That antenna drives me crazy. What's up, B? I do not like that antenna. We got up to 170, 180, 190. We definitely want 190. B wants me to hide it. You got it. So you have the grain truck. Thank you, B. Cleo. Flatbed. Two different types here. Let's do the grain. Main color is obviously not great. Main color is just that stripe right there. So I'm guessing there's something wrong with this one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Because it's supposed to be a Volvo. I'm guessing they tried to get it submitted and failed. Would be my guess. See, like, why doesn't the roof color change? I'm guessing they tried to get it onto the Modhub, and somebody said this was not cool. So they finally just released it to third-party sites. Okay, we got camera issues. We got a bed that's bigger than my apartment back there. Oh, we always got to Buckeye the stuff up. Always got to make it red. Open cover. Open cover. There we go. I don't know how much it holds. Let's see. Doesn't say 15,000. Doesn't have a capacity down there. I don't have a speedometer either. Am I missing something? Where is it? All right, you can't tab into it? Okay, this is why it's not on the Modhub. You can't tab into it. There's no speedometer. There's no capacity thing. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in this now. Can't get in it. Me in. Bad mod, goodbye, but just launch it. Fair enough, big guy. Fair enough. You're not wrong. It didn't even fly very good. It bounced nicely. It's Stegosaurus. All right. All right. This came out from Squiggles. It'll unlock it. Yeah, it's poor. This came out from Squiggles. This is not on his itch page. This you do need to go to the Facebook group. Check the errors. I can't get in it. There, yeah. Definitely got errors. Yeah, it's throwing all kinds of crap. So again, you need to go to Squiggle's Facebook. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. Now this is, you know, a role play thing. Not gonna be something you do all the time, but it's scaffolding. I don't know if we can actually climb up it. I bet you can. Hey, you know what? You got a hard to reach collectible? Yeah, no mod so far, Chris. Wonder if we can stack these. I don't think this is how it's intended to go, chat. I think like the 12th, Joe, or something like that. 18th, there you go. Yeah, so anybody's got mods they want shown off from the 18th to Christmas, let me know. I'll be happy to show them off. All right, so they're not stackable. They're throwable. I don't know. I think they're kind of cool as a roleplay thing. Put them next to a house. Sure, they're going to catapult well. We like Squiggles. Like what he does, so. Keeping Tom. Exactly. I'm not judging how you use it. Oh, look at that. That flew better than that truck. Still going. Oh, you know what? I got to try something, chat. Where is it? Where's my other truck? My truck. Not you. Can't find anything on this map. You, I need you. Get over here. Oh man, won't be out for break. Yeah, they're gonna have a big backlog when they come back from break. I know that. Yeah, we definitely got circus music we need. Easily through the scaffolding. I mean, it's self-rights. I don't know. Kind of cool, kind of neat. Again, role play, but you know, whatever. All right, this was the other truck. It's probably going to have just as many errors. We got Chapa, Illumino, Simple, I don't know, rims. See if this has as many. You know what? I'm not even going to do color options because this thing's probably broken too. They do have a big backlog now. You're not wrong. All right. At least I could tab into that one. Camera is backwards again. All right, that one's got some errors. Maybe not as many as the last one. Definitely some errors. What's up, Don? Happy Monday. Oh, that one at least, this one at least kind of works. I get in this one? See, I can even get in this one. Kind of a cool grain truck. Doesn't have a speedometer though. I don't know how that works. I don't think I've ever had a mod that didn't have a speedometer. Doesn't jump very well. All right, we're just tossing this thing. See if it makes it farther than your buddy there. Yeah, at least it's not a lizard. You know what? Some days are good, some days are bad, Chet. Uh-oh, I can't get out. Can't get out. Well, let me out. All right, we definitely got to delete these off the play. Don't want these mucking up our folder. Be gone with you, bad mod. Nope, that one's got a little lean to the left. Not bad though. Yeah, I couldn't get out of it. I couldn't exit. All right, lastly, let's do a fun mod that we know is going to work, and that's from our buddy Lambo. I don't know if we showed this one or not. I think Bonehead might have shown this one. But that's from our buddy Lambo. We got attachers. We got a rear 3-point on this sucker. Look at that thing. Dual attacher. Look at that. Good farm with this, chat. Got a dynamic trailer attacher, which I think pops out when you hook it up. We're gonna put both on there just because we can. So the inside looks just stunning. The shifter even works. I approve. Yeah, he does have tanks. I don't have the tanks in the folder, Chris, but Lambo does have tanks. I think this is the SWAT one from the cops pack. Yeah, I think he converted this to the cops version, which he was streaming this weekend, converting a bunch of stuff to the cops pack. We need to pull something very heavy and big behind it. The biggest thing we can do. It's usually like the big disc carrier, isn't it? 330, 550. Yeah, let's pull the speed tiller. He's got some giddy up to it. No? You won't let me attach? Really? I don't even think the speed tiller's broken. Maybe we need the other hitch. Yeah, I know it's a 3-point, but it, you know, normally the 3-points do it anyway. We'll do the dynamic and see what that does. Okay, the dynamic doesn't do it either. I think it's, I don't know, maybe it's the speed tiller, because we couldn't hook the speed tiller up to the other thing either. Truck broke everything. No, it wasn't the truck's fault. You can see the attachers. This is an old version of this thing. So it just, the dynamic attacher needs fixed. We couldn't get the speed tiller to hook up to something else either. Drive over it. Oh, no, I know. I don't think that thing broke the attacher on this. See, that works perfectly fine. That other one's just hidden still. The dynamic one's just hidden. There you go. Kind of works. If you're in a war zone and you really need to, you know, miscarol your field, I suggest this. I wonder if it's got care tires. We need to put care tires on this. There's some mines. Yeah, you know. Got lights everywhere. Got interior lights. Look at that. I don't know. That thing's pretty cool. Guessing this thing's gonna jump pretty well. It's got some oomph to it. No, this was made before Waterworld, I think. Oh, that was my bad. This is an older one he had. You know, it's just cool as hell looking. He does so good with the details. It's rocket shaped. Of course it's gonna jump good. Turns on a dime. Let's see how it flies, chat. I feel like we need to point this one forward. Why is that banned? Weird. There you go. Can't say military on Twitch. Oh yeah, not bad at all. Made it to the field. All right, one more, and then we'll go back to help and lead. Richard sent me this morning with the caveat that it is still... Yeah, he's smart. I like watching his mod stuff. He's very good at explaining stuff. 6 of 10. Richard said this is still in testing. Still needs some work, so if we find any bugs, you know. That is nice. Look at that. The rich Corinthian leather. The wind whipping through my hair. Gauges are working. Kind of fast. Fast. A unfold screen in cab. All right, that's turning. Oh, X. There we go. Look at that. A nice touch, Richard. You got a touch screen. So I would say, since it's still in progress, it needs to get faster, quicker. You know what I'm saying? Faster, quicker, Richard. .300 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I don't mind that it's 198. It just needs to get up to speed faster. It needs to cycle through the gears quicker. Other than that, I think it drives really well. It's not made for terrain like that, but definitely back heavy. I think we're dead. I'm gonna say we're dead. Yeah, it turtles there. It definitely turtles. All right, let's see how she flies. We'll put the wings out here. Oh, that thing is like a bullet. Look at that. Thing was straight as an arrow. Gonna try that again. Can do better, chat. Out of the way, scaffolding. I don't think we've ever had one fly like straight like that, though. I think that's cool. Look at that. Like launching through the air. It's just back heavy. Back heavy's dragging it down. All right, you suck. I need to get rid of you. There you go, chat. 410. Yeah, that one is a little better. It was paper airplane mode. Richard says 6. Good job, Richard. I do like it. My only notes would be faster, quicker. Other than that, it's pretty gorgeous. Maybe some more color options on like different parts, but you know, other than that, I like it. Working late today? Are they out? Stuff come out? No, nothing came out. I don't think we're getting any today. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a bio break, chat. We're going to come back. I owe you 3 beans from Loungefly and Joe. She entered the transfer portal. Good. Good for her. So we'll come back. We'll eat some beans. We'll help lead farm. I don't know. Probably done over there. So efficient. Put your folder, get loaded up. Your big guy sing us out.
Tony's my time, it's my time with Tony. Me, I'm Tony, and these are the mods. My time.
Yeah, it's a nice looking mod. It drives really well. All right, chat. I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere.
The hell just happened?
All right, we're back. Giants needs to hire people. Well, they're not going to hire people, and if they do, they're going to get the vacation time off too. So, like, you know, I want to say this before I eat the beans because I won't be able to talk, but like, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, right? Like, things pop up, we wonder why there's no mods, but then we get like Farm Sim Kids. Now, you may not like Farm Sim Kids, but they're doing stuff in the background, right? They're putting out stuff. They're working on other projects. They're working on like we didn't know that the Bale and the FSL thing was coming out, right? So they're working behind the scenes on stuff. Not like they're just sitting around playing, solitaire on the computers. But yeah, 25 or whatever it may be. They're working on stuff. We just don't know it. So we're like, why don't we get mods? But the reason we're not getting mods because they're working on stuff that we don't know about. So you still don't care? I mean, I'll be honest. I thought it would be played more than it has. I don't see anybody streaming it, doing anything on it, and I'm shocked. Odds to go down in the further with a new. I mean, yeah, if they're working on a new game, mods are going to take a back seat to that. All right, 3 beans. We got a habanero, a jalapeno, and a cayenne. For Lounge Fly. For Joe, thank you guys for the biddies. I do appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Means a lot to me. Season Pass 3, either one, right? Either one. Here you go. Habanero's hot. I can taste it already.
North.
All right.
Needs to go north. I don't know how much it needs, but south is full.
Well, with the that's hot. The extra field we bought, we're gonna have extra parsnips. Oh, habanero. So the thing that I ordered that's supposed to be here today, I don't think it's gonna replace pickles. I don't think we're gonna do the 69 viewer thing anymore. So we'll probably end up, depending on how hot that thing I ordered is, put a price on it of something, like the beans. Whether that be like straight dollar amount or like level of hype train, something. Because everyone I've told what it is, they're like, that's gonna be bad. So probably put a something on it. 50 doll hairs. Like, has anybody ever in the history of anything paid with actual doll hairs before? Has anybody brought an envelope of doll hairs to the bank or something and tried it? No, I got the crickets. Crickets is level 5. Level 5 hype train. They're right here. Like 8 crickets still in there. 6. We haven't hit a hype train since in a long time. What's up, Mig? How you doing?
Well, you've had hype train. You just haven't had level 5 hype.
Yeah, haven't had a level 5 hype train in a long time. But they're just still sitting there. Glad you're doing good, Mig. Bought this field too. If I only had a silo to put them in, I might think about buying more.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other. I don't know if you guys are the only ones. Got a bunch of the fields cultivated last night too, so. And we do have 3 FERT contracts. Why not?
Close.
Yep.
You fill that up down there? Or?
What? I don't know. I'll have to look. I don't think so. I think it's got one more. There's no DLC one, chicken wings. Yeah, you can fit another load into that one. Why did you stop? Now we got a big pile on the ground. Yeah, there's no DLC silo for them.
Which is, I think, a giant air.
Yeah, I think they should have.
Giant air by giants.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should have had a silo, a root crop storage building to, you know, put a drink. Oh. Wait, no, another one. Thank you, guys. They do? Where? 4B. You missed the timer. I got the drink. Thank you for the biddies. The Meridian shed. Yeah, you could put him in a shed. Yeah, we're not allowed to edit the DLC stuff. How you doing, 4B? Go check out 4B. Our video we recorded yesterday will be out tomorrow. He's giving me a sriracha. Thank you for the biddies, dude. Believe me, if I could edit stuff... Aren't you going? Oh, there you go. That one's got a weird consistency.
I sure could use a drink.
Yeah, too late. That was kind of chewy. Ugh. The other thing we've noticed that now that the worker's doing like 9 miles an hour, the speed sync doesn't quite work as good as it did. They might have dropped that one on the floor. I don't know. Like you can see we're like overtaking it. So occasionally you got to slow down. Speed sync worked better when it went 6. It still works pretty good.
A lot better than it was.
Yeah. Driving over mounds of parsnips doesn't help. Oh. That's how you get mounds of parsnips right there. Now these are parsnips. We did carrots in that field to the right. Driving, trying to stay out of your brain? Yeah, staying out of your brain's a good thing. Nobody likes it in there. I don't think I have either, Bach. I can't remember ever eating a parsnip. Mine? Well, you should be. You know what the best. You're not afraid of it. Like if I'm afraid of it, you should be doubly afraid of it. Because I'm sure there's like, that 20% that you don't tell anyone because everyone will think you're a mass murderer or something. Yeah, the soup. Well, no, the soup runs all the recipes at a time, but it breaks up the production cycles. So it'll run all of them at once, but the production cycles are split between them. So I've turned off triple soup because I don't think we lose like 200 liters doing it that way, and the upgrade in price doesn't. I don't know. Again, I've sent this to someone to see if they want to do the math on it as a video idea. But I haven't heard back from them because I'm a nobody. Like 50 to 60. Well, I was trying to be nice about it. In between the disposal about exactly. I mean, you gotta relax between your 3 killings, I guess. I don't know. Shake it out. Only multiple personalities counted as multiple viewers. You don't. See if we can speed up enough to transfer when it hits 100. You make more money. Yeah. So I did some quick calculations here. Let me speed up. Come on. If you kept 20%, right? So here's what I figured out, right? I did 100,000 liters in each input. If you just do 100,000 liters of carriage, you get 9,592 liters. At the high price, that was $17,229. If I did all four at the same time, I got 2,381 liters of the carrots, parsnips, and the beets, and 1,984 liters of the triple soup. And that rounded out to $17,023. So I lost $200 in that.
I sure could use a drink.
Yes, we could. I lost $200 in running all of them. So that was over from 8 a.m. to midnight. But again, there are differences because 8 a.m. to midnight, there's like a remainder. Like it doesn't fully tick over. If I ran from 8 a.m. to midnight, I didn't get a 3-to-1 ratio because it's 300 equals 100. Yeah, but that's only from 8 a.m. to midnight. Like I said, it ticks over at not midnight. So there was still some stuff being processed at midnight that didn't get counted in those calculations. So somebody needs to do it as a long-term thing. And I also didn't run just triple soup to see what that came out to be. Like it may be more profitable just to run triple soup. I didn't run that. I sent the idea to someone who's really good at doing those sorts of things. And maybe they'll respond to me. I don't know. But I'm not going to do all that math. Think too much. Well, no, it was a good question, and it's kind of weird that one runs a certain way and the other factory runs a different way. Kind of weird they run differently. I think Giants would make them run the same, but they don't. Quick bait title got you here. My plan worked. What's up, Velcronius? How you doing, dude? Go check out Velcronius. He's available on Discord. He makes some of the best overlays, graphics, that type of thing. Stingers. You need some custom work done. Go look at Velcronius. How you been, Velcronius? Yeah, we're doing all right. We're having a good day so far. Guess I can take the timer off. I'll just leave after this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Close enough. So both are full now?
Yeah,
That one should be pretty close.
it's full.
Train station. Yeah, I had already forgot about the Giants Christmas break. I'm gonna have to start preparing for that. I'm gonna have to start setting things aside. I'm gonna have to make a separate folder for Christmas mods.
Yeah, you got a whole month worth of mods to fill.
Oh,
Good luck on that.
yeah, that's gonna suck. Send me something. Sounds good.
Tony has done it again.
There he is. Legacy will be working on some stuff. Next week is your last week. How long do you get off, Eric? Took 2 off. You come right back after Christmas. Work on anything. Yes, you do. You make fantastic stuff. After New Year's? That's a good break. I will not be taking vacation. We might take one Christmas day off. We can PA then week here. Oof.
Eric can come be your farmhand then.
There you go. Eric, we'll get you permission. You can come farming with us. Oh, your dad's birthday?
He can stream FS from his hot tub.
There you go. Take the days off that my wife makes me. Yeah, that's probably smart. Leave it up to her. Yeah, I don't know what my Christmas plans are, but there'll probably one day we take off. I don't know whether it'll be the 24th or the 25th, but probably one of those days. Other than that, I plan to be here as long as I can be. I won't like it, and I'll let her know that, and she will not give a rat's ass that you don't like it. Right? That's how it works, right? 24th is okay, so maybe the 25th then. We won't be on the 24th either then. Definitely different. Yeah, it's definitely different here. So I guess maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing Christmas Day. I haven't been told. I'm like 4B. I just go where I'm told. The 29th. 29th is OSU versus Missouri. So that's what, a Thursday then?
Yep.
No, I'll be here on the 1st probably, unless I just decide to take a day for myself. Friday. All right, so it's a Friday. Yes, dear. Yeah. I just go where I'm told. Somebody says we're having dinner here. I'm like, all right, I'll show up. Now you won't have to? Yeah, that's gonna suck. That will suck. I think I'm canceling Christmas. I think I'm just skipping it. I'm gonna pretend it doesn't exist. I don't wanna participate. Gonna opt out. Celebrate Hanukkah. No, I don't want to celebrate anything. No, you're on the first trailer. Do I drink alcohol? Yes. 8 crazy nights? Yeah. Your wife makes you. Well, I don't have that problem, so I think I'm opting out. No, I'm gonna just say no. I don't have kids either. I don't have to worry about saying F you to anybody. Just me. Well, my mom. She might get upset. I'm sure I'll stop over there on Christmas. But as far as the whole pageantry and nobody's getting presents. None of them are getting presents. They all got enough junk. They don't need anything from me. Yeah, she would be. So I'll stop over there at some point. Give him some beans. They're too afraid to eat the beans. I tried to make him eat beans once. They're all scared. Give some. No, they don't watch me anyway. It'd be a waste of a sub. None of my family watches me stream. Just tell them I did. Yeah, I gave you all gift subs to my channel. Right? The Human Fund, yes. I've made donations in all of your names to the Human Fund. I mean, you guys think I'm kidding. I'm not participating this year. Just not doing it. I will literally shut off my phone for like 4 days and just hide. That's the one. The Human Fund was the one George did. He printed up like fake cards that he donated to the Human Fund. Festivus, I got a lot of grievances. I got a lot of issues with you people. I'm human. Can you fund me? Yeah, I got about a penny to spare for you, CeeLo. Let me go dig into my generic cereal fund. I'll get you.
We're gonna be buddies. We're gonna be pals. We're gonna wrestle around.
Ian Laughlin, thank you for the follow. Kids going to college now? Yeah, well, I don't know how much you think streamers make. I know you're a streamer, but yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's no prize at the bottom of that bag. Even Amaranth, yeah, right? Apparently some do. Yep, she had to go to OnlyFans to support. I got an aluminum pole. I do not actually. Well, I mean, this lamp is kind of aluminum. We could do Festivus around the lamp. Welders. Wouldn't be a dude. Send them to Welders College. They'll make more money off that than a human, you know, a liberal arts degree. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Go ask Big T how much he does. Of course, he works like 17 hours a day. Son can weld. Good for him. That is a great skill to have. Welders and plumbers. You want to make the big bucks? Welding and plumbing. Can JB weld? I can't even do that very well, Smitty. No, I'm 100% serious. Welding is a great skill to have. Welding and plumbers. All right, later, Loungefly. Have a good rest of your day, dude. Bolt.
Yep.
Coming. You can stab things. Yeah, I've read a bunch of books on it. We were gonna buy one, but that's true. But you can't go out to you can't get a robot out to a pipeline somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Right? We still need people for stuff. Why? The gate hinge on the cat right. Yeah. Got a bad wire? That's nice. I don't know. Maybe you can get a robot out there. I don't know. I think you'll always need people. Until we get, like, you know, Will Smith robots. Yeah, until they form a union, and then they strike, and then you need people again. History robots took over and humans revolt. They banned thinking machines. Right. This conversation makes me laugh because someone actually said yesterday, like, Tony, you make the big bucks. I'm like, you're here every day. You can see. Like, where's it? Like, am I missing where it's coming from? Like, you're here all the time. You should know
Do it.
AI is going to take over eventually. That guy from Google just like put out a warning. This guy was a big AI guy at Google and he was terrified. Like, it's one thing if some weird dude on YouTube is terrified of AI, but when the guy that formerly ran it for Google is terrified, then I'm terrified. Don't make me a coder. There you go. You want to be like Cypher and be a famous actor. Eat steak. Yeah, I've said it here before. I made $40 a month in ads. $40 a month in ads. I actually had a talk with a YouTuber, Smitty, and they were shocked at the amount of money we make on ads. Like, not good shocked. Their jaw hit the floor when I told them $40 a month. They made the turn. That is the roadmap to what's going to happen. You're not wrong, big guy. Uh-oh, better start thinking twice first thing. Yes. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's a problem when the people that do it think there's a problem. 5 cents an ad, yeah. It's a glamorous life, chat. But I don't want to talk about that. I really don't. Oki's broke. You were on such a hot streak, Oki, and now your luck has changed. Start selling feet pics. You have to. Blame 8-Ball. 8-Ball's always the problem. 8-Ball hates you. For sure. Where you going? Yeah. OnlyFans. What's brown and sticky? A stick? That's bad. That one deserves. That's bad. Yeah, I didn't know Seribot was jumping in the Dadbot thing. That's new. They must have did an update or something. I don't know. Neither did he. Yeah, we can't have 2 of these. Can't have 2 of them. One of them's got to go. Because the P is silent. I hate that joke. Hate that joke, Joe, because they used it in some commercial for some Nickelodeon show or something. And that's the only commercial I heard for like 3 months. Can't stand that freaking commercial. I don't even remember the name of the show. It's some animated Teen Titan Power Ranger Muffins. I don't know. They're a cover band. Now that's a good one, see? That is a good one. Julian Fleming to the portal. Yeah, that does kind of suck. Especially if Ibuka and Harrison leave. That's not good. What's up, Raven? Yeah, that does kind of hurt a little bit. Big shrug. No, that's not a command, and we're not making that a command. Gonna get in trouble for that one. Ed Ami, yes.
We're gonna be buddies. We're gonna be pals. We're gonna
wrestle around.
wrestle around.
I am. Why do cows have hooves and not feet? I don't know.
We're gonna be buddies. We're gonna be pals. We're gonna wrestle around.
That didn't go up either. Jessica, thank you for the follow. Because they lactose? Okay, I think I've heard that one. You ready?
Yep.
Get in there. Sponsorship with Skyline? I'm turning that down. Yeah, give me a sponsorship. I'll tell them how bad it sucks. Garbage plate of food. I'll take their money and then tell people to like avoid them. Do you hate yourself? Do you really want to punish yourself? Do you not like your insides? Then eat Skyline chili. They call it chili, but it's really not chili. If Mizzou wins, I could eat a plate of Skyline. They actually sell it frozen in the grocery store. I could go buy Skyline chili. Six and 16 at the Otto Field of Roster. Yeah, right? Wow, Seribot's got some commands. I don't see the command that we just did, though. I'm looking up the commands for Seribot, and there's no dad joke command. A poultrygeist. Yeah, there's no dad joke command.
Maybe it's learning from being in chat.
It might. And do this. There you go. Take that, bot. I'm in charge. All hail Skynet, right? Same middle name. Wow. You're gonna get him in before the 60 seconds is up? Like, stop being extra, Sari. Like, do your job and get rid of the bots. Don't add things, right? It's set up to 60 seconds, to be fair. No, it did say 60 seconds. Well, it's fast. What do you want? It assimilated it, and it's just calling itself Nightbot now. Anything's possible. I wouldn't be shocked at anything at this point. Funny thing was is that it didn't list a command for dad joke. It had weird things like cat fact or dog fact. Like I can't leave that in there because then Richard would be spamming cat fact the entire day. Okay, I can't have that in here. No, that turned off everything permanently. It said permanently. I don't know. No cat facts. Yeah, sorry. Apparently I turned off everything permanently, so if we want cat facts, we have to go to you know, somewhere else. Any more lone parsnips hanging out? Felony there. Good.
Tried not to, but
Yeah,
did.
it's gonna spill a little bit. I don't know. I think it's worth doing this because I think we've picked up quite a bit on the ground. Like it hasn't been nothing.
Did you tell him what you did with the red beets?
Good. Yeah, that was not fun. Doing a whole field like this, chat, it's not fun. Now, if we had the Stegosaurus, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, but that's like 2,000 liters I just picked up on that on those little bits right there. Definitely worth it. It'd be good to finish up that, right?
Oh, oh, you. And dang it.
Clean up in aisle 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, right? There was like a 12,000 liters or something. Like it's definitely worth it to do it this way because if you're losing the spots that we're dropping, that's like a trailer load over the field. Oh, row of shame, chat. Horrible.
Yeah, we got one on the other side too. The very end.
I mean, just right there, that little bit that he missed was 1,100 liters. That's $1,000. More than that, but you know what I'm saying? That's not nothing. I think this year we're gonna. I think we got 2 more harvests left to do. We do this 2 more times, I think we'll hit 5 million. So maybe this one and 1 more, but most likely 2 more than this. I think you're gonna have to drive to get those trips of shame, probably.
Yeah.
And we still got another field to do. No, we did that one already. Nope, we still got that one over there to do. A lot of extra parsnips, chat. Much over here. There it is. That ain't much. Anybody do anything fun besides college football this weekend? I got to. Apparently, my phone wouldn't sync with my car anymore. Like, no matter what I did, it wouldn't sync. I got to spend like an hour trying to figure that out. And then finally, I was Googling and stuff, and it said to replace the or pull the fuse. And 4B happened to be streaming at the time. He's like, don't pull the fuse. It's gonna blow up. He's like, unhook the battery. And I was like, I didn't feel like getting the wrenches out to, unhook the battery. So I pulled the fuse, and it actually worked. And nothing blew up, so that's a bonus. Stop. Yeah. Get the other side.
Yeah.
Nothing blew up, which is good. No fires. I am talking about a problem with a Ford. Yes, I know it's shocking. They run so reliably. Yeah, nothing blew up. But the fuse was located under the passenger glove box. It wasn't very easy to get into, and there was a bracket in front of the fuse, so I couldn't really get pliers in there very well to pull it out. And I didn't have one of those little plastic, fuse pullers. I couldn't find that. So it was kind of difficult. Typical Ford. No, I know there's a fuse puller somewhere. There's one of those little plastic ones somewhere. I just don't remember where they store those things. I think it was in the main fuse box, and I didn't feel like digging that out. So I got my Leatherman out. I think that's it, right? Over here. The place that it's at was not bad. Like, it's like underneath the glove box, right up here. So you just climb underneath the seat. But like, there was a bracket hanging down here. So like, you can't fit pliers in between the fuse and the bracket. So you need one of those little plastic things where you can just kind of go like that. More the bracket's fault than anything.
Yeah.
But if anybody has a Ford and their Bluetooth won't sync to their phone, pull fuse 67. I gotta take a bio break, chat. Another one. Drinking from those beans makes me have to pee. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, chat. There's nothing wrong with my car. You're crazy, numb. That Ford is perfectly good.
I don't know if you got that one to dump on the ground or not, but that's the new one, so because the other one is pretty well trashed.
I don't know if I do or not.
The new one is like in the dark red, so.
Yeah.
Where the other one is. I hate to see the price tag is to repair it.
No. I actually do want to know what it is. I would like to know how much it is to repair that thing. What is exactly wrong with the Ford? Like, this is just the same as like John Deere's case. Nothing wrong with Fords. You can point to no statistics that say that Ford is any worse than any other car. What's up, Josh? I'm sure I can find a study. I think you should commission one, Oki. Do your own study. They make all cars stupid nowadays, though. Every car that I've seen that's newer, they put dumb stuff. Does sound like a lot of work. Like the engineering, like I watch these shorts, and every vehicle there's a short for with the mechanic saying, "Who the hell thought this was a good idea?" And then they show you. Chevy can, yeah, Chevy can eat it. Let's just say that, Smitty. Ford's customer service. I've never had problems with Ford's customer service. Not really. Well, that's not true. I had one problem finding a bolt for the bearing. They weren't very helpful with that. But that was just the service department at the one place. You like old school Chevy? I like old school Chevys too, but I just think the whole, oh, Fords suck, or people say Chevys suck. Why do you put a bow tie on a piece of garbage? Like, it's just overblown. Like what you like. I don't care. A Subaru? I had a buddy whose family drove Subarus all the time. They really liked them. Had 4 of them? Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Whatever's good ride, solid gas. Yeah, so mine gets me from point A to point B. It's got solid gas miles. I wouldn't say it's a good ride. It's not a bad ride. What's up, Ting? Apparently you've made Lead Dog a moderator in your chat, and it's caused immense chaos. So don't do that again. How you doing, Mr. Ting? Welcome in. Someone is losing their job. There you go. You get him, Smitty. Yeah, I get 40 miles to the gallon on mine on the highway. Like, I can't complain about that. I will take note of that. Yeah, I know. You're probably confused. Apparently someone got timed out, and Lead Dog took the blame for it. But I'm pretty sure the person who got timed out is on crack. So, yeah, we're fine. We're good. Just broke the Honda engines. Yeah, the Honda engines. I have heard really good things about Honda engines. Now, the funny thing is, Num, a lot of the earlier Fords, a lot of the Fords that I had Honda engines in them. So you can make fun of Ford, but they had Honda engines in them. Lunchtime lurk. All right, no worries, CeeLo. Cost of fuel for EVs. Oh, that'd be interesting. I'm a big enough dork that I would want to read that. Oh no, you're right. It was Mazda engines. Sorry, you're 100% correct. It was Mazda engines. Thank you for that. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, guess what I forgot to do last night while I was watching the game?
Charge up your headphones.
No. Take a wheel.
Ah. Well, I guess that just means I win.
No. I
think we're too close, chat. The only things that I ever like, I've had Fords a lot, and no, like I said before, the only things that they were known to have problems with was timing belts. There was a certain mileage where the timing belts would just quit. The only reason mine doesn't do like quote unquote a good ride is because it's plastic. And anything with plastic is going to vibrate and rattle if you don't have all the proper insulation and foam and stuff in there. Couldn't complain about. Yeah, I'd never had a Festiva. I had a bunch of Focuses, a bunch of Escorts. I know, a bunch of Escorts. I had a Mustang for a short while. Jed on a 10 stream streak. Thank you, Jed. The Escorts were good cars. They lasted a good while. I treated them poorly. The truck lasted 150,000 miles, and it would have went a lot longer had I drove it more. You can't let a truck like that sit on a city street with road salt and snow and expect things not to go haywire underneath. Oil leaks? I never had oil leaks on my Escorts. I really didn't. And I did all my own oil changes on those Escorts. But I never saw anything coming out of like the gaskets or, you know. Burned oil. Yeah, I had my Escorts were fine. But my point is you can talk to Chevy owners and they'll tell you the same stuff. You'll have similar stories about Chevy owners and Dodge owners. Went out the tailpipe. Yeah, I never had that issue. We're just being bullied by marketing. Yeah, I've seen what my took the clutch, your fault. Yeah, but what we're talking about is anecdotal evidence, right? You're saying you had no problems with Chevys, but you could, you know, I could throw a hot bean and hit somebody that had problems with Chevys their whole life. Or Dodges, or Subarus, you know, that's the thing. All of this is anecdotal evidence. Depends again how you maintain. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how you maintain. And look, like some of them come out of the factory not great, right? Price their products. Wild man, Schultz. You're a wild man. I had a Buick once. I liked that Buick. I wrecked it, but it was a nice Buick. Door sill was a little high and I couldn't bend any knees to get over that sill. Yeah, the Focus I have is the small one, the S. So it's really easy to get in and out of. That's for sure. But it's plastic. Like, the issue I had with that when I first got it was that the way that the transmission and everything's set up when you got in the car and you like got into like a certain frequency with the engine, like it caused a vibration through the center section, and there wasn't enough insulation in there, and you could hear a rattle. Now, the other issue you have with the Ford Focuses is the transmissions. They got a class action suit against them for the transmissions that they used on those Focuses. So apparently mine's still working. Ford Tempo. Oof. You're similar with the trans. Yeah, I know, like, again, like there's transmission issues with the Focuses. But again, that's all car companies do that stuff. And they issue recalls and they fix it. And yeah, customer service, if you don't like Ford for that reason, somebody else mentioned customer service, that's fine. Like, I get that. That would turn me off too. I'd be like, screw them, I'm not going back. But that's customer service and not the product per se. I don't know. It's a car. It's a 2015. It's got 23,000 miles on it. It gets me where I need to go. Paid for. And the other dealership, because and they tell them that the trans should have been put in the car, it was red tags, bad trans. I don't know. Again, we're dealing with people, right? I'm not going to try to explain why people do things they do. I have no freaking clue. 9 years, but 40. I keep telling people everything I need is within 2 miles of me. If I drive more than 6 miles a day, like I went somewhere special. Yeah, that's what Oki said, Trent. I heard that this morning. Just weird. I really don't need to drive more than 6 miles in a day. Grocery store and back is probably like 2.5 miles tops. $2019. Yeah, I don't. Everything is close to me. And like today, I got no errands to run. I probably won't I'll put 0 miles on the car today. I got nowhere to go. Only had 9 on it. Yeah, same. Drive 60 a day. Yeah, see, I don't. Kids probably wouldn't like it. Yeah. Just tell them you used to walk to school both ways uphill when you were a kid, Smitty. That always works. Kids love it when you tell them that. You just go, that's so cool. There you go. You guys like that? Do you guys know where this voice is from? You guys even hear that? In a foot of snow, yes. Exactly. Did you guys hear that sound I played? Yes, no.
That's so cool.
Driver's son. Yeah, see, I have nowhere to go today. You're ignoring it? Oh. Mm.
What the hell you say?
That's DJ Goham with his K-Bot voice.
That's so cool.
Go forward. Spilling. We're spilling. Don't spill. Wonder what, I don't know, Lee's going to be on here today. Got cultivating to do and some contracts, I guess. Really disappointed we couldn't dump on the ground with a worker. Kind of a bummer.
Ooga.
You all right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of parsnips, dude. But we did a lot of parsnips and a lot of carrots, so we got, like, all the factories are full. And we do have this field next to us to plant next year. So we're going to have even more next time.
And my grandma just came down the stairs and scared the crap out of me.
I did check on the piano. It takes 4 months to make a piano. So if we're on like the 90,000, I think it's like 20 grand to build it and 90,000 profit. So you make 70,000 every 4 months. So that would be 200 grand a year. But the problem is that we're putting them in the factories and they're selling on whenever the price is. So every hour they're selling. We just got them all on all the factories on sell. No puffer, no bombs. I'm farming here. Oh, the extra, we're putting them in the train station until the factories can hold them. Because we'll make way more off the factories than just selling them. But the problem with the piano factory is that we have to buy the sawmill to make the planks. And the planks don't distribute to the piano factory. So we would have to go and literally manually pick up the planks and drop them in, which I don't really want to do. It only takes 5,000 planks to make a piano, so it wouldn't be like a ton of work to drive them over, but I just don't think it's worth spending 300 grand to make a profit in 2 years when I think we'll be done in 3. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. It'd be swayed. In the train. We don't have time-saving stock check, I don't think, do we? Or did we put that on here? No, we don't have it on here. But I think it does work for that. Yeah, but you're only getting 300 some bucks for your parsnips. You might as well wait till the factory needs them and get 1,200, 1,400. I don't think there's any bonus for us selling them early because we don't have to buy any equipment. So
Yeah, if we had to buy equipment, that's a whole different story. But
yeah, if we had to buy equipment, we would sell them to pay for our stuff. But since we don't, we just leave them in there until we need them in the factories. Content, sure. That's fair, Trent. I'm sure people are tired of our challenge already. I just think the time cutting the trees down and then transporting them to the sawmill because it's not next door.
and there's really no trees to cut. Like they're all like, yeah.
Like we would
Like,
have
you
to
look-
actually pick up logs and drag them to the sawmill.
Like if you look at the trees that are there to cut, there's no like pine trees. They're the old, like there's nothing that's straight and that you're gonna be able to push through the things or whatever. Like you're gonna have to. I'm almost sure we'd have to have a chainsaw for a lot of it, and we don't have a chainsaw.
8 days. No, perfect 8 days. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's just at this point, it's just let it fast forward a couple months until planting season and then fill up the factories again. 3 months, 8 days, and 4 hours. Holy crap. Need a new hobby? Yeah. You and me both. This is my job? Well, yeah. For now it is. Kind of, sort of, yeah. Job that doesn't pay the bills. They're like, these are the trees, Klein, or, sorry, Schultz. Because they got the new trees on here. So you get a lot of these trees. And I don't think these go into the harvesters. Like that one probably does. But I don't know if these go into the harvesters. So even getting this to the, we would, like Lead said, probably need a chainsaw. There you go. Dummy. You need a server. 10% off. First purchase. Move this butt up. Special favors? Nobody wants my special favors, no. No, nobody wants my special favors. If only. We work while you're sleeping. That's kind of creepy. Nope, that's really creepy. Not kinda. What's up, Lambo? How you doing? We showed off one of your mods today at Mod Time. Which, if you missed Mod Time, you can go and watch the replay of the live stream on YouTube right there, chat. He'll put it on and leave it on all day long. We need the watch hours.
You find what you're looking for?
We showed the what was it? The amphibious military vehicle looking thing. Can't remember the exact name of it. Which one was it? In the folder. Not that one. I don't remember the exact name of it. Now I can't find it. Now it's gonna bother me. I can't find it. The Tuz. Yeah, the Tuz. Good. The Taz. It says Tuz. What's up, Josh? How's the map testing going? Hey, looks like you right now? Yeah, I gotcha. Slurp that coffee, you'll be good. Got home? Time to get on the map then? A jelly donut makes you hungry. I'm kind of hungry today. And I got a nice bowl of cereal waiting for me. Bring you back. Could be done with, but. Fix the horse here. They weren't buying any horse. They messed something up. But if it's now, and have to put the news test out. All MP. Well, if it works on MP, it should work on single player, right? Good. I like that this is the new one, chat, and it had 13 hours on it. I think that, no, this is the old one. The old one has 13 hours harvesting. Go see what it would take to repair this thing. I'm curious. I know. But we really haven't been doing it that long. So 13 hours for us, I think, on this challenge is kind of a lot. Yeah, I remember that contract. That thing was big. 45 grand to repair. 127,000 to repaint. Like there's no way I would ever spend 127 grand to repaint this thing. 13 hours, it's been a year, and you wanted me to spend $127,000 to repaint this. That is insanity. Yeah, I don't know, Joe. It's crazy. Buy a new one. I know. Well, I buy a new one for free. That's what I do.
Buy new ones for free.
Yep. We're not grinding.
We're not grinding. Nope.
200,000 contract repair. Yeah, it's one of those mods that you need to have. I don't know if we got it on here or not. We don't have the paint repair mod. I don't think we have that.
No. We wish.
Yeah.
Then we wouldn't have to worry about doing it.
Yeah. I definitely think that's been broke since Giants put it in.
Yeah, I don't know where they got their figures at, but
like the 45 grand after a harvest season, I could maybe see that. I don't know. Like if something went wrong with it, 45 grand to repair it after a harvest season.
yeah.
But 127,000 to paint the thing?
Yeah.
No. That's going to be a no for me, dog. No, we're set on 6. P60. Yeah, I think it's a little bit out of whack. Repair. Like again, 45 would be like if something broke on it. Like 45 wouldn't be general maintenance on that thing. Wouldn't think. Yeah, it's insane. Like these trailers taking a bunch of damage like that, I could see. 80 hours for 69 hours, needs paint job, asking 100, best offer. Oof. Keith. Need a hydrate. Thank you, Keith. Oh, Lambo, that was fine. You were right. They were like barely off the ground. Like you had to actually sit and look at them, but they were off the ground, so you weren't making it up.
Where are we going? 65, 66.
Is it full?
What full?
Parsnips is full. Train station's full.
Are you sure?
Just tried to dump and it said no. I'm gonna look.
You gotta come. Like I have been having to. Which way did you come in?
It's 500,000. 454 and 45. That's 500 grand.
Thought it was $1 million, but okay, yeah.
That's half. It was half last time because it was 2 something and 2 something on the last time.
Yeah. Okay.
We're making a pile, chat. We can put it next to the. We got that one pile next to the farm. It's not that big a trip.
Island parsnips. Well, we had a pile last time, so.
And we need to plant less parsnips next time. Like if we do 86 and 87 in parsnips, then carrots 88 and 50, 51 and 89 is red beets, and 52 would be red beets.
All right, we're gonna drive through some corn.
A trailer to sell it. Can you drive over the spot? Yeah, I know in some maps you can drive over that spot and it'll work. I just never tried it here. Again, I just don't see the point in selling them. I mean, that 500,000 liters will get us 180 grand. But out of the thing, it'll turn into.
Doing good today, Adam. How about you?
Well, yeah, if we had 5 million piled on the ground, we don't. But the way it's looking after the next harvest, we're going to have a lot of extra crops sitting around.
Yeah, because we don't know where to store them. Like.
Oh, when we're close, yeah. If there's any left in the, if there's enough in the harvest that we don't have to run them through the productions, then yes. If there's extra land on the ground to put us over, yes. I agree.
Do 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 do. Do.
We have to buy the field data for that stuff, though. You have to buy the field data for that stuff, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. Oh, there it goes. Took a minute.
I
Well, that's not good.
was like, what?
Oh, there it goes. Took a minute.
Don't be doing that. Need field data. I was like, what?
You got me on the stream?
Don't be doing that. Yeah. We need field data.
Oh, I got you playing. You got me
Yeah.
on the stream? Hit the wrong tab. My bad. Like, why am I hearing myself? All right, later, Schultz. Thanks for hanging out today. You did the wrong tab.
Such a professional.
I know. Why make the big bucks?
Mm-hmm.
It did buy us the class because we hadn't used the class yet.
Yeah, I noticed that. I forgot about it. But I would have used. We could have eventually used it, I guess, to transfer poo.
Yeah, I just
Something.
figured like the 2 trailers were already hooked up to the
Yeah.
fence, so we needed 400 horsepower for this, so figured might as well.
We're spreading poo on corn.
Gonna be some tasty corn.
Mm-hmm. Tasty corn.
Tony has done it again.
What's up, Smoking Joe? Oh, it's going okay. Can't complain.
What's up, Keith?
Bad Eric. Josh. Hey, Josh. Very kind of you. You slapped yourself with a honey baked ham? That's pretty smart, actually. There's lunch right there.
Honey baked ham? Yeah.
Yeah. Now he risks getting, like, slapping himself with a moist tissue, which would be kind of gross, but... You got them all working? Well, that's good, Joe. That was weird. Joe downloaded all these mods, put them in his folder from the Modhub.
Mm-hmm.
Got like 5 from third-party sites, put them in his folder. Then he downloaded like 2 more from the Modhub, and only the 5 third-party and the 2 mods showed up in the game.
That's weird.
And then he went to the Modhub and it said all of them needed updating.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it, well, I don't know. I mean, if it said you downloaded them all, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, there's no reason for them not to show up if it's saying you need to update them.
Yeah.
That was a new one, Joe. Even Lee Doug doesn't know. Favor! 41 biddies. Favor.
First field 55 at. Yeah. Anybody know? Oh, that's the big field. Parsnips on it. Okay.
Yeah, there's one that was like 11 grand. That's why I took it. I only took the 3 big ones. There was like a bunch of $1,000 ones I was like, didn't waste my time on.
Yeah. We're gonna go spread some poo on some parsnips.
Yeah, that's a new one for me. New one for lead, so. But I'm glad you got it
Yep.
working. Get those mods that I put in the Google folder, because like my Google Drive is filled.
Like, the only thing I can say is like, did you give them time to download? Like, I mean, that's, like, I know it does it like if you, so like, say I come, like you put up mods from the Modhub on the server and you start to download them and then you close it, like it'll put up the parts of them,
All right, not the whole
but
thing.
then it won't put up the whole thing, and then you turn it, and if you close your game before they actually get downloaded, then it would come back as if
It's
they needed
updated.
updated. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I told Joe, I said I rarely download mods from the in-game mod hub anymore, so you know, everything that I update is either off the website. So even if it says update, I download it from the site and then copy it over.
Yeah. What's up, Blake?
Yeah, then I can add the second batch.
And that's the only thing about the mod up is you got to give it time to download them all, and then if you don't close the game after they've all downloaded and restart the game, then they're going to show up as not downloaded if you change your screen.
Yeah, I told him to restart the game when he did it.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I got to talk to Joe for a little bit yesterday in Discord. It's always a pleasure talking to Joe. The new Chevy. Everyone loves that Chevy. I don't know. I saw 4B playing with it this weekend. It doesn't do much for me. Like I said, I'd rather have that grain truck with more horsepower.
It is a giveaway day.
Why am I watching 4B play with it? Because he has a members only stream where he plays with it.
Yep.
You got to be a member though. Yeah, I think it is better than the Ford one. I'll agree with you there. Maybe I'm just curious, Oki. Don't judge me. I think Oki's just mad we didn't invite him. Hope he updates his Ford not to a stand. Yeah. Agree. I just thought it was funny. I was like, what's the next mod that everyone's going to bug every content creator and Go Ham and Mr. Sealy P of when the next mod's going to be released? Like, what is the new one? We do. Okay. Like, I'm not going to get tired of it. People asking when the Chevy's coming out.
When's the next ride coming out? That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the next one.
That's what I want to know. What's the next one? Shocking announcement.
The next ride is the next one.
Oh, the next ad? I don't know. I don't know if we're ever going to see that.
It was at the farm show. Why ain't we got it? Want to know why?
Caleb Williams will not play in their bowl. International Scout. That sounds kind of cool. Welcome back, Eagle.
Where's the turbine? Still want my turbine.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening either.
Nobody likes me.
I actually think the Tribine would be a good one for someone to convert, but
Yeah. Turbine.
Like the next ad, somebody's got to build. Drive by and they just got to get permission and convert.
Yeah.
Oki, you're under investigation for illegal use of missiles. Revoking your security clearance. I'll file it with the appropriate consideration it is due. The trash. All right, chat. We are going to end it there today. It is time for me to eat my cereal, upload my stream to YouTube. Wasn't coached by Lincoln. There you go. We've had a great day. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate you all coming in here. Thank you, Oki. Thank you, Joe. We're going to go see Lead, as you can see it there. Lambo, thank you. Josh, thank you for your time. Guys, thank you for the biddies earlier, the resubs we had, the follows that we got today. Welcome in all the new people. We will be back tomorrow. Probably not on this map. I think we're done for this for a couple days. Go Mizzou. Thank you. Appreciate that, jerk. But we will be back tomorrow, probably on Alma.
This is some good content.
It's average. Until next time, guys, stay safe, take care. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time. Let's go bug lead.